We are recording now. We are good to go, guys. Welcome to the call. I hope everybody has had, like I said, an amazing weekend. I hope your week is off to a great start. And tonight, man, I just want to kind of just jump right in. We were listening to Inky just now. That was Inky Johnson. He has an audio tape on YouTube, on Apple Music. I forgot the name of it that fast, but he was talking about a lot of good stuff on that audio tape. If you're paying attention. And something that he was talking about really stood out to me. And he was talking about the tortoise and the hare, right? The tortoise and the hare. And, we've all, kind of seen the cartoons and, the hare running fast and the tortoise running kind of slow. And then he said something that really stood out to me. He said, can you outlast life? I want you to write that down. Do I have what it takes to outlast life? Because the thing about life, man, you're going to get hit with so many different, scenarios, different things, death, marriage, love, happiness, ups, downs, all kind of stuff, right? But here's the thing. The punch that hurts the worst? The punch that hurts the worst is the punch that you never see coming. I saw a fight this weekend. Did y'all see that fight this weekend, that UFC fight when the dude got the sweat knocked all off his face? Even if you don't watch stuff like that, I'm sure you saw the meme and the videos floating around of old dude getting the spit, the sweat, everything knocked off of his face. Do you understand why that punch hurted the most? Why it looked so bad? It's because he didn't see it coming. He was swinging. And next thing you know, he getting his stuff beat all up, right? He getting hit all across the face. The reason why it hurt the most is because you don't see it coming. So he wasn't able to just roll with it. See, the punches that you see coming, you can just roll with it, and it takes away some of the impact of that punch, right? So here's what I want you to understand. Here's what I want you to know. The only thing that's predictable in life is the unpredictable. That's the only thing that's predictable in life, the unpredictable. So the thing, if that's the thing that's unpredictable in life, are you able to outlast that? Because he also said something as well. And what he said is that you don't stay in the valley forever. You don't stay down forever. But you got to be willing to get up and keep going, because again, you don't got to be the best seed. You just got to last the season change. Most people can't last the season change. And you want to know why most people can't last the season change? Because most people focus on the win more than they do the win. I'm gonna let that sit on your spirit while I put this charger on my laptop. Yeah, most people focus on the win more than they focus on the win. Is that sizzling in your spirit right now? Yeah, see, most people focus on the win more than they do the win. Most people focus on, when is it going to happen? When is it going to work out for me? When am I going to go chairman? When is this person going to join the business? When is my organization going to start moving? When are they going to start showing the plan? When. But I don't focus on just winning. And see, when I focus on just winning, I just keep running the race no matter what, because I understand that a lot of the people that I'm running with, a lot of the people that's in the company, a lot of people that's in network marketing, a lot of people that are entrepreneurs, they're going to stop. That's what I want you to know. Most people are going to stop. How many people you think quit your business so far? How many people you think stopped trading with you? Just drop in the chat how many people you think quit your business. How many people stopped trading with you? How many people said they were going to do it and they didn't do it? That happens all the time. So what you got to be able to do, family, is just keep going in the midst of other people stopping. You want to know why? Because the game is infinite. The game don't stop. See, this game don't stop. This game just keeps going on and on forever. And the people that win in this game are the people that focus on just growing and focus on the skill set. I can't control what anybody else do. I can't control what anybody else say. I can't control when my organization starts showing the plan. I can't control when my organization hosts events. I can't control, how many people in my organization gets on calls. But you know what I can control? You want to take a crack at it? How many times I show the plan? Yeah, how many times I get on calls? How many calls I host? How much I travel? I can't be concerned with what everybody else is doing. You want to know why? You ready for the reason why? Are you ready for the reason why? Leadership is influence. That's why. Leadership is influence. I'm going to say it one more time. Leadership is influence. What do I mean by that? If I'm so concerned with why my organization isn't doing something, if I'm so concerned with why my organization is going so slow, if I'm so concerned about, when are they going to get it? None of that got anything to do with me. You want to know why? Because the better questions you ask, the better answers you get. Instead of asking yourself why nobody shows the plan, or why nobody is listening to me, or how can I get my organization to do more, go back to the statement that I just laid down on the table. Leadership is influence. See, so now the question needs to become, okay, who do I need to become so my organization will follow me? Who do I need to become so my organization will listen to me? Who do I need to become so my organization will just do what I do, not what I say? Yeah, think about that. Think about that. Because anytime your statement or your question has anything to do with they, you've already lost the battle. You want to know why? Because you can't control they. That's why. You can't control they. That's completely out of your control. You want to know why I be so at peace, and why you want to know why people really call me Cool Jones? You want to know why? Because I don't let anything bother me. I don't let anything fluster me. I don't allow what you're not doing to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So in turn, I know I'm gonna win. You want to know why I know I'm gonna win? Because I know I'm not gonna stop. Why am I not gonna stop? Because I know I'm not going to stop because of what other people are doing or what they're not doing. Because I know that if I just keep going, if I just keep running the race, there's gonna be other people that just come along with me. And guess what they're gonna want to do? They're gonna want the baton too. I'm gonna have to pass them the baton, and they're gonna start running their own race. But I can't be so concerned about what they do. That's out of my control. What my organization does is out of my control, because all that, listen to me, all of that is going to have me focusing on the win, W-H-E-N, win. Like, when they gonna start listening to me? When they gonna start doing this? And see, when I start thinking these questions, do you know what follows these type of questions? Oh my God. Are you ready for what follows these type of questions? Doubt. Yeah, doubt always follows these type of questions. Why don't they just listen to me? Why nobody doing this? Yeah, doubt begins to creep in because you're asking the wrong questions. Again, what other people do and what other people say has nothing to do with you. But you know what you can never rise above? What you allow yourself to think and what you allow yourself to say. You can never rise above that. But I can always rise above of what this person does, what this person says. I can rise above that. Want to know why? Because it has nothing to do with me. I can rise above this person not showing the plan. You want to know why? Because it has nothing to do with me. That's your business. That's your bank account that you're effing up. That's your future that you're effing up, not mine. You want to know why? Because my success is not dependent on the person. My success ain't dependent on none of y'all. I love all of y'all. Each and every single one of y'all I love dearly, without a doubt. But you ready for the cool part? My success isn't dependent on any of y'all. You want to know why? Because my success is just dependent on my ability to just believe. And it's not about how big I can believe, but it more so falls down to how long can I believe? How long can I believe in spite of what people are doing or not doing? How long can I believe in spite of, who left my business and who joined my business? How long can I believe, in spite of who shows up to an event and who doesn't show up to an event? How long can I believe in spite of how many people get on Mindset Mastery and how many people don't get on Mindset Mastery? Dang, listen. How long? Like the tortoise and the hare. See, the hare probably could run for fast for a short period of time, but the tortoise could just keep being consistent and just keep going. It just reminds me of a call that we had about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago when I talked about consistent gains. Not having the big 100-yard touchdown or the 99-yard touchdown, but just having, 5 yards here, 10 yards here, 8 yards here, 4 yards here, 3 yards here, 10 yards here, 27 yards here, 13 yards here, 5 yards here. See, notice I haven't went backwards yet. All I'm doing is progressing forward. You want to know why progression is so important? Because that's what success is. See, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or idea. Progressive, meaning it just has to keep moving forward with or without you. And that's what you got to think about people in your organization. With or without you, it's going to move. I don't care if you show the plan with me. I don't care if you do a call with me. I don't care if you call me. You want to know why? Because my success isn't dependent on you. My success is dependent on my ability to believe. You want to know why? Because the text says all things are possible to those that believe. So that's what I live by. That's what I build my house on. I can't build my house on you. What the hell would be wrong with me building my house on you, a person, when people change every day like the weather? You know that, right? You know people change every day like the weather, right? You understand that, right? So why would I build my house on that? My house is built on the fact that all things are possible to those that just believe. And if I'm in alignment, if my frequency is right, and the people that I'm connected to are right for me, then listen, I'm gonna win. And guess what? You're gonna win with me. You're gonna win with me. You wanna know why? Because those, I need you to really write this down. Those that are assigned to you can't leave. Let me let some people in this meeting room, because I see people outside waiting. Maybe they need to hear this. Those that are assigned to you, they can't leave. But get this, those that are not assigned to you, they won't stay. Man. Those that are assigned to you can't leave because they're assigned to you. God assigned that person to you. But if they're not assigned to you, they won't stay. Why is this important? Because if I want to win, like the tortoise that we were just listening to at the beginning of the call, if I want to win, then I can't focus on the win. When is it going to happen? When is it going to work out for me? When is my organization going to start doing this? When they're going to listen to me? When they're going to show up to events? That is not your concern. Your concern is that I just got to keep believing. I just got to keep doing my part. I got to control what I can control. You can ask any one of my people that I work with on a day-to-day basis that I've been connected to for the past 2 or 3 years. I've never called them to ask them why they're not doing anything. Never, ever. I even had a person that who this person was about to leave the business at one point, and they knew that I knew they were about to leave the business, and I didn't even call this person to say, bro, why you leaving the business? You want to know why? Because no matter how much I love the person, if this person is really assigned to me, he won't leave, she won't leave. But if they're not, they won't stay. This is the perspective that I have about this business and people. My success isn't dependent on one person staying or leaving. So if my success isn't dependent on one person staying or leaving, what is my success dependent on? It's just dependent on me being able to believe in spite of the circumstance, in spite of the situation, in spite of everything that's happening around me. I got to keep believing in spite of the punch, even though it might hurt. Even though that punch that I didn't see coming, it might hurt, I still got to get up and keep believing in spite of that. Can you do that? Y'all remember that commercial, Duralast, built to last, like Duralast, the battery? Yeah, that's where you got to get to, where you're built to last. I don't care how long you've been building it. If this business is for you, if trading is for you, if you believe entrepreneurship is for you, then you shouldn't stop no matter the storm that you see. You shouldn't stop. You shouldn't stop no matter how slow it may look. You shouldn't stop. You shouldn't stop. Time is so relative. Time is so relative. You could be saying to yourself, man, I've been stuck at this rank for 8 months. Man, why am I not moving? Bad question. Terrible question. You want to know why? This is why. You do understand. And if you don't understand, let me help you understand. You do understand that you're not it's just not you that lives with you, right? You get that, right? You do know that you have the good dog and you have the bad dog. Let me make it more plain for you. You do understand that you have an evil spirit that lives on the inside of you and you have a positive spirit that it lives on. Does that make sense? Drop a yes in the chat if you understand that part. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. We got it. We understand that it's not just us. This is not you. So anytime you ask a question like that, why is my business not moving? And you ask this question to yourself, you think it to yourself, do you realize that the negative spirit, the enemy that lives on the inside of you, do you know what he's going to do? He's going to go find every reason why your business isn't moving, and he's going to bring it to you. He's going to bring it to you and say, well, it's not moving because, this person, they haven't hit their next rank. So that may be a reason. It's not new. Maybe you don't speak enough, which could be right. But, you don't do this. You lack this. You're unqualified for this. You live in an area where nobody wants to trade. None of your friends want to do it. So anytime you ask a question like that, the enemy can just go gather up responses and just bring them to you. But if you ask this question, who must I become? Oh my God. And then the other spirit that lives on the inside of you, he gathers evidence. He goes to gather intel to say, okay, this person, Chris, Alicia, Cliff, Ebony, Bryce, whatever, this person just asked the question, Who must they become to go to the next level? Let me go gather some intelligence, some intel, some info that can help me go to the next level. And then they start gathering the information that you need to go to the next level. But see, the better questions we ask, the better answers we get. If we ask the wrong questions, we'll always get the wrong answers. And if we act on those wrong answers, then our results never change. Our results will never change. You can't win worrying about the win. All you got to do is just focus on winning. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to stop. Even when I get knocked down, I'm going to just get back up. And when I do get knocked down to the ground, I'm going to bring something back up with me. It will be a tragedy to get knocked down, to lose in the area of life, but not know why you lost. To not bring anything back up with you. That would be a tragedy. It would be a tragedy for that man to get knocked down like that on national TV and to not go back and review the film to see why he got knocked down. Because when you know why you got knocked down, guess what you can do? You can just get back up. You can just get back up. And you can avoid it from happening again. But if I don't know why, I can't. So, number one, if I want to win like the tortoise, I can't focus on the win. See, the tortoise, I wish I could see a tortoise in a hare race in real life. Don't y'all wish I could see that, to have a real example, a real idea of how fast that rabbit could be running? And that tortoise is like, look at this old fool just running. But I'm going to just be consistent. I'm not going to focus on what he doing. I saw a quote a long time ago. It said that winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. Winners, because the tortoise recognizes that he does not have the speed that the rabbit has. He recognizes that he's a little smaller in stature than the rabbit. He has different things that he's carrying. He's carrying a shell. The rabbit's not carrying a shell. So he may carrying. Man, what has God put on the inside of you? This just dropped in my spirit. But what has God put on the inside of you that you carry that other people may need? And because you carry something that's so heavy, you may not be able to run as fast as everybody else. Wow. What if? You ever thought about that? Like, what if that wasn't, that's so good. Thank you. I needed that one. That one ain't for you. That was for me. What if you carry something so big and so heavy and it's going to impact so many people? It's going to change the world. So watch this. It's going to protect so many people. Because that's what that shell is for on that tortoise, it's protection. So what if the thing that you was carrying was protection? What if the thing that you was carrying was going to transform so many people's lives that because you were carrying something so big, you weren't able to run as fast as everybody else, but you're still going to cross the finish line though, just not when you think. Just not when you think. And so just imagine that tortoise. I can just see him now. Just going slow, or what people would think is slow. or not fast enough, but he recognizes that I have a pace that's built for me. And I know I'm going to win, so I don't got to rush to win to appease everybody that's looking at me. If I ended the car right there, we could be done. We could be done. And see, that's why so many people focus on the win so much. Because they're so, I hate to use the word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Self-centered. We think that life is about us. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. But because we think that, we have to, I don't know, listen, all you got to do is just run your race. There's a pace that's set for you, and somebody else winning before you doesn't stop you from being able to win. Somebody else winning faster than you doesn't mean you're moving slow. What if what they carry just wasn't as big as what you carry? We don't think like that because we're so focused on the picture that we don't take a step back to look at everything that's happening around the picture. So you can't win worrying about win. And secondly, you can't win focusing on the wind. W-I-N-D, wind. Yeah, see, I can't win worrying about when it's going to happen, and I can't win focusing on the wind of life, everything that's happening, all the challenges, no, it's okay. I'm going to just keep my focus on just winning. That's all I can, because that's what I have control over, my focus. Watch this. Just because something is in front of me doesn't mean I have to focus on it. That's another call stop. I can stop right there and we're done. Yeah, just because something is in front of me don't mean I got to focus on it. Yeah, just because you open your back office, don't say what you wanted to say, you don't mean you got to put your focus there. It's so easy to see what people focus on. Their words, what they say, the way they post. It's so easy to see where your focus lies. So easy. What if the thing that you thought was under attack wasn't really the thing that was under attack? See, sometimes what I learned about God, He'll touch you in one area to highlight something else in another area. Man, that's another call. I'm just full of call stoppers tonight. Yeah, see, He'll touch your business to show you where your faith is at. Yeah. He'll touch people around you to show you where your heart is at. I'm reminded of a story, since we're talking about wind. I'm reminded of a story in the Bible. Many of us have probably heard it before. And it's a story about Jesus telling his disciples, yo, get on your boat and let's cross the side to the other side of the lake. And his disciples, they get in the boat and they cross to the other side of the lake. But once they get into the boat, or shortly after they get into the boat, Jesus falls asleep. And when Jesus falls asleep, a storm comes, wind comes, challenges come, negativity comes, disaster comes, calamity comes. Everything is coming. But remember, who was the person that told them to get in the boat? My first question for you. Who do you think told you to start this business? Who do you think led you to the person that enrolled you to get you in the business? How you think that happened? You think that was you? So that's what's wrong with us. We think that we control our lives. We don't. We don't. We have some control. You know, we control our decisions. God controls our outcomes. And even when we think we control our decisions, we're not even controlling our decisions. You want to know who's controlling our decisions? The good dog or the bad dog. So even when control is an illusion. It's an illusion. You want to know how you get in control? Get out of control and let God take control. That's how you become at peace. But that takes faith. But anyway, I digress. They get into the boat. As they're going across the water, Jesus falls asleep. That means because he's asleep, he's not talking. In the midst of everything that's happening, he's not showing up. He's not sending the people. He's not, sending new leaders. He's not talking to me about my vision anymore because he's asleep. Have you ever felt that way? Like, dang, where is God at now? Like, I'm in this boat, I'm in this business, and it started off cool. We pushed off the sea, we pushed off the shore, and it was all good. I went platinum 150, platinum 600. It was all good. But at some point, the storms of life began to come. The challenges of life began to come. Have you ever felt like that before? Because I have. Like, I'm here, but where are you? You told me to do this. You told me I was supposed to be this, but where are you now? And here's the deal. In that moment, you got a couple options. And here's where most people mess it up. Most people put themselves further back than they should be. Most people make the storm last longer than it should be because of their words. Let me tell you why the storm comes. The storm only comes to reveal to you something on the inside of you. Riyadh, what do you mean? Well, as the storm is coming, listen to this. His disciples come to him and they say, Master, we're going to drown. Master, we're going to drown. We're going to, meaning this is gonna happen. It's bound to happen. This is what's happening now. We are going to drown. And that's how a lot of us sound. But then you know what? Jesus wakes up from his slumber. He calms the storm. And then he looks at him and says, where's your faith? Where is it? Where is it? Because what if that storm only came? And I believe that's why it only came. This is just my thoughts. You want to know why I believe the storm only came to reveal that to them? Their storm, their lack of faith? Well, it's simple. He's the one. Number one, he knows all, sees all, he is all. Number two, he's the one that told them to get in the boat and let's cross to the other side of the lake, just how he told you to do what he called you to do. So all you got to do is believe. In spite of the storm, in spite of the negativity, in spite of who's not joining, in spite of who left, in spite of who is going to join and leave you. You know that's still going to happen, right? You know somebody's still going to join you and leave you. That's going to be happening 2 years from now. You can't control that. Like, do you know people going to tell you they're going to do something, they still not going to do it? Do you know that? Like, do you know that you're going to have people tell you they're going to come to your event and they're still not going to come to your event? That's going to be happening 5 years from now. Can't control it whatsoever. But what I can control is where I put my focus at. See, even though something is happening around me, don't mean I got to focus on it. Even though something is in front of me, don't mean I got to focus on it. You want to know why? Because focus, write this down, is selective attention. Focus is selective attention. I choose where I put my attention. I select where I put my attention. Why is my attention so important? Because whatever you give attention to, you give increase to. Yep. Whatever you give attention to, you give increase to. That's why I don't give attention to BS. I don't give attention to the stuff that people give attention to. I don't give attention to that. I don't. I just don't. You wanna know why? Because none of it has anything to do with me. The hell? It don't got nothing to do with me or my goal. Nothing. I don't care how fast you moving. Don't got nothing to do with me. I carry something that you don't carry. And it may be heavier than yours, evident, and it could be evident in why I'm not moving as fast as you. And even if what you is carrying is heavier than mine, what I'm carrying, God bless you on your victory. So I don't care. I focus on me, the things I'm supposed to do, and the people that are assigned to me. That's it. That's what I focus on. I don't care. Remember, if your statement, your questions that you ask yourself about your business, your organization, your relationship with your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, if it starts with they and what they doing, I'm telling you, I'm real transparent with y'all. Me and my wife just got back from where we just came from, Cabo, right? Listen to me. In our relationship, I cannot be concerned with what Sydney is doing. You want to know why? Because what Sydney is doing or not doing is evident of something that I'm doing or not doing. You know, you see how simple that is? If Sydney's lacking in a certain department, it might be because I'm lacking in a certain department. And when I fix what I'm lacking in a certain department, what was lacking in her certain department, she no longer lacks in. That's real life. That's not just that's real marriage life. It's the same in business. Same in any type of relationship. If somebody's not doing something, it might be evident in that you're not doing something. Or you haven't become someone. That's a better example. Because as you grow, you're able to grow others around you. That's the game. And so that's why my focus is so important. Where I choose to put my focus, what I choose to focus on, what I choose to allow to get to me. Remember, the only thing that's predictable is the unpredictable. Unpredictable. So how do you handle things that you don't see coming? How do you handle challenges that you don't see coming? How do you handle storms that you don't see coming? You want to know how you do it? You ready? So easy, so simple. You put your faith in the person that does see it coming. Yeah, Cliff, that was it right there, Cliff. I saw your reaction, bro. I saw it was all on your face, Cliff. Yeah, see, if I don't see it coming, I just put my faith in the person who I know does. So yeah, I can see to the corner, but God sees around the corner. So because I cannot see around the corner, I can only see to the corner. I'm going to put my faith in the person that can see around it. Simple. I don't know why people would want to live this life on their own anyway. I'm going to just keep it real with you. I'm going to just be real frank. I don't know why you would want to do that. That's scary. That's scary. That's so scary to not have faith in something do you know your future is not a guarantee? You do know that, right? And that's why it's so hard for people to like really, really believe that they can bring that future into their reality, because it's not a guarantee. It's only a few things that's guaranteed. Death and taxes, guaranteed. Maybe a couple more things guaranteed as well. But your future is not a guarantee. So why don't I put my faith in somebody who is a guarantee? That just makes so much sense to me. Logically, that just makes so much sense to me. Does that make sense to y'all? Maybe it don't. But for me, it does. And if it don't make sense to you, that's okay. If you don't believe, listen, I'm not here to put my belief on anybody on this call. I'm letting you know what makes sense to me and how I live the way that I live my life. This is how. Because I don't believe I'm going to do anything. See, people look at me and they say, man, Riyadh, he's so lit. Riyadh, he can speak so well. But if you got off a call with me, if you called me after the call, I won't even remember what I said. I get off the stage, I don't even remember what I say on stage. Because it's not me. And that should get you so excited. Because if it ain't me, that means it has nothing to do with my talent or my skill. That means that you have access to the same power that I have access to. And I just told you what you got to do. Just put your faith in him. Don't worry about all this other stuff out here. Don't worry about all this stuff that you can't control. I just put my faith in the person that said all things are possible to those that believe. And that person, name was Jesus. Maybe you call him something else, but put your faith there. Don't try to do all this stuff by yourself. You don't have enough control to try to do this by yourself. You don't, but God does. Like God can put something extra on your words where when you speak, people will just listen. Yeah. He'll put something extra on your movement when you move, people just follow. Has nothing to do with you though, has everything to do with him. I don't know why this on my spirit so much tonight, but forgive me. But this is how you win. This is how you win. Watch this, not one time, not for a short period of time, but win forever. Don't you want to win long term? Or, oh, my bad, I got it. You just want short-term success. You just want that success that when people see it, they can celebrate you. Congratulations, you did it, but then it don't last for a month and you back to where you started. That's the success that you want. You want shallow success. I want deep success. It's levels, man. And you got to decide, like, what you want and why you want it. Because if you really want to win long term, you won't focus on when it's going to happen. You just know it's going to happen. Me and my wife have never had a conversation about me going Chairman 100. I want y'all to know that. Never. We've never had a conversation about, dang, I've been a Chairman 50 for almost 2 years. It's never been in this, not one, I'm so transparent. Now, I haven't had a conversation with any of my leaders about a date, whatever. I just put my date on that I believe for. And if it don't happen, I just change the date and keep believing. But the thing with me, I just know it's going to happen. You want to know how I know it's going to happen? Because I'm not going to stop. That's my guarantee. I'm just not going to stop. I'm just not going to stop, bro. I'm not. I'm telling you. I'm going to do an event and then host another event. I'm going to show the plan and go show the plan again. I'm going to sign somebody up and then sign somebody else up. I'm going to hop on the flight, go see 5 people, hop on the flight, go do it again. I'm driving tomorrow 2 hours to go see one person. One person. Yeah, I'm just not going to stop, bro. So that's how I can guarantee my success, because I'm not going to stop. And number 2, I'm going to grow every day. When there's evidence of growth, results always follow. When there's evidence of growth, results always follow. But if people can't see no growth in you, that's when you should be scared. If people think you're the same person that you were a year ago, sis, come on, bruh, come on. If there's no evidence that you're growing, that you're different, that you're that you shedding some stuff off you like a snake, not trying to call you a snake, but damn, a snake, before the snake grows, it got to shed some skin, some old things just got to shed away. Or are you the same person? When there's evidence of growth, results always follow. Personal evolution is the master key to success. So many keys to success. But you know the master key that unlocks every single door? Personal evolution. You getting better. When you get better, you'll get seen. When you will get better, you'll get awarded. When you get better, you'll go to the next rank. When you get better, like, all about you. It's never about anybody else. And this is what I recognize. Like, my next level will unlock when I become the person that's worthy of it unlocking. My next level will unlock when I become the person worthy of that level unlocking. Because remember, there's some door that you get to, you got to open up with your hand. But there's some doors you get to and it just open up because you got to the right spot. So your next level will be unlocked when you become the person that's worthy of that door unlocking. When that master key, personal evolution, when you got that master key, you'll be able to maybe put that key in that door and just unlock the door. But you know what? It's so hard for people to just recognize that it's not anybody else holding them back. It's only us. It's only ourselves. It's only ourselves. We're the only people that hold us back. You know a lion never holds a lion back, right? A tiger, it doesn't hold itself back. A shark doesn't hold itself back. But you know why they can't hold themselves back? Because they don't have the ability to evolve. Human beings are the only creation that God created that has the ability to evolve and change their circumstances and change their situation. See, a lion can't change its circumstances. A lion can't change the situation. A tiger can't change its circumstances and situation. A shark, a whale, they can't change their circumstances or situations. But you know who can? People. So we can change our circumstances and our situations. Well, why don't we change our circumstances or our situations? Because we haven't done what we needed to do it. And guess what? That's okay. You wanna know why? Because there's no time clock. There's no time clock that tells you if you're moving too fast or moving too slow. Some change only happens when your level of awareness gets to that level to receive it. And maybe this was that call for you. Maybe this was it for you. Or maybe that change may not happen till 6 months from now. Don't matter, just win. What if it still takes you 6 months from this call to hit your next rank? It don't matter, just hit it. What if it takes you another year to go chairman 10? It does not matter, just go chairman 10. What if it takes you, y'all do know the company's still gonna be here 2 years from now, right? Y'all understand that? Or y'all small-minded think that this is gonna be done in 6 months. This is gonna be here 6 years from now. So it don't matter how long it take you. 3 years from now, when you're chairman 10, nobody gonna ask you how long it took you. Not a chairman anyway, they're not gonna care. They just gonna matter that you behind the rope. That's all they just gonna matter that you got the chairman ring that's about to drop. They just gonna matter. It's just gonna matter that you made your first $100,000. That's what's gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter if it took you a year, 2 years. Don't focus on the scoreboard, man. Just focus on winning the game. Don't focus on the time clock. Just focus on winning the game. The only thing that really matters in the game is the stat sheet. That's the only thing that matters. So how many times you showing the plan? How many people you prospecting per day? How many events you holding? Where you traveling to? Who you pouring into? Who you developing? How many calls you getting on? How many calls are you hosting? How many people you doing 3-ways with? That's all the stuff that really matters. The scoreboard don't matter. Because if you focus on that part right there, doing the work, the scoreboard will always change to reflect what you wanted to see. So if somebody's working in your business, they're showing a plan in your business, you should be so excited that they're doing that, because think about the people that's not doing anything. So if you got one person that's working with you showing a plan, you should feel so grateful. If you got one person showing up with you to an event, you should feel so grateful. Be grateful for that one. Because that one that's doing it, just how you was doing it, that one may lead to another one that's going to do it. Which now has turned into 2. And those 2 people now turns into 4. That 4 turns into 8, and that 8 turns into 12. But man, what do I know? So with that being said, I love you all. Let's have an amazing week. I will see you guys at the bank. Good night, and God bless you, your family, and your dreams.